Asrar-e-Khudi, The Secrets of the Self by Allama Iqbal. In the era where the self feels fragmented and overwhelmed by doubt, Allama's Iqbal Asrar-e-Khudi offers a profound exploration into the nature of selfhood and human potential. Written over a century ago, this masterpiece remains a timeless guide for anyone seeking to reclaim their inner strength and true purpose. Today, we delve into Asrar-e-Khudi, The Secrets of the Self, to uncover Iqbal's message of awakening, discipline, and spiritual freedom. Iqbal begins by asserting that self is not a passive entity but a dynamic force that must be awakened. The Khudi is a divine spark placed within every human, a sacred potential wanting to be realized. In a world that often promotes complacency and conformity, Iqbal challenges us to break free from imitation and ignorance. The self grows and evolves through conscious struggle and self awareness. It is a journey of becoming rather than the being. This awakening is essential, but because only a strong, aware self can assert its rightful place in the universe and influence the course of history. For Iqbal's struggle, jihad in its broadest sense is not merely conflict but the process through which Khudi is forged and strengthened. The self is like a seed that must endure the harsh conditions of life to bloom into full glory. Through perseverance, hardship, and self discipline, the individual refines character and achieves a higher state of consciousness. Iqbal writes that without struggle, the self remains dormant, vulnerable to despair and passivity. It is challenge the efforts to rise about adversity that awakens true greatness. Asrar-e-Khudi also addresses the relation between the individual self and the greater whole. Iqbal envisions the self not as an isolated or selfish but as interconnected with the divine and the community. The highest realization of Khudi is found in harmonizing personal development with universal values. The self attains immortality not through egoistic pursuits but by aligning with the eternal and contributing to the welfare of humanity. The balance brings a dignity and the purpose that transcend mere individual success. Iqbal emphasizes that true freedom arises from discipline. The self cannot flourish in chaos or aimlessness. He proposes rigorousness, self control, ethical behavior, and devotion as pillars of the awakened self. Far from being constrained, these disciplines create the conditions for genuine creativity and inner liberation. The Khudi thus becomes a force of transformation, able to shape destiny and experience spiritual freedom even in turbulent world. Asrar-e-Khudi is more than a pure poetry. It is a philosophical roadmap for those searching for meaning amid modern confusion. Iqbal's vision calls us to awaken our hidden potential, embrace struggle, and cultivate discipline as a path to true freedom. In doing so, the self moves from fragmentation to wholeness, from despair to hope, and from passivity to purposeful action. If you find yourself lost in the noise of today's world, Asrar-e-Khudi invites you to begin the journey inward, to discover the secrets of your own self.